Whew. How's it going, y'all? How's it going? I noticed that, like, me personally, I find I create everything that I think about. Usually anything that I'm thinking about, I end up creating or ends up, like, strolling into my life. And I'm thinking about what I so don't want. For some reason, it manages to crawl its way into my life. So right now, I'm reconditioning my mind and, like, just trying to think about the things that I do want to build in my life and the things that I've already accomplished, of course, and the actions that are actually leading me in the direction that's most productive, most healthy, and just for my highest good. So it's not necessarily about, getting everything that I desire, but it's about doing what's for my highest purpose and my highest good. First and foremost, and if anything that I do desire comes with it, then that's the plus. That's the cherry on top. But it's really about me doing what's most healthy for my life. What's gonna progress my life and put me in a more positive state of mind. Cause I notice, like, even when it comes to certain things that I ate, that I used to eat, and once in a while, I have a little treat here and there that, I would usually be eating, but, like, I found that when I eat certain stuff, it actually makes my anxiety go up more. Just internal pains. Like, I noticed that from eating meat, I was starting to get, like, heart problems, from eating too much meat, eating meat all the time. And sugar also, too much sugar intake wasn't really doing me justice. One thing I find that's really counterproductive to you getting healthy is smoking cigarettes, for sure. And maybe if it was 100% natural tobacco and you weren't smoking it often, you were smoking it on occasions, once in a blue, then it probably wouldn't be a risk to your health. But the cigarettes that these companies make, these big companies, are actually very toxic, have a lot of bad additives in it, a lot of other chemicals in them that are really, really not good for you. And yeah, they just slowly kill you. And just the energy alone of you putting those substances in your body every day is so counterproductive to wherever you're trying to go, And not to say that you can't heal certain parts of your life. Like, maybe you can still be financially, like, in a good place, maybe you have loved ones around you, I don't doubt that at all. But I know for one thing, when it comes to your health, your body, your insides, cigarettes do not do you justice, especially if you're smoking them constantly, and like I said, if it was natural tobacco and you're doing it once in a while, then I'm sure that it's not a big deal. But of course, with all the stuff that they add to it, and the thing is, nicotine is already an addictive substance. So then they're adding other stuff on top of it to make it more addictive. So you come back and buy more of them. And yeah, you're getting those companies rich at the cost of your life, So just that alone is really counterproductive, you know? But other than that, like I find like, yeah, certain foods are really also, like for me personally, counterproductive, you know? Make me feel like all like what's the word? Like lethargic, lazy, you know, don't want to do much, tired, you know, like tell you the truth, like me personally, like I've been working hard on myself, so I get tired. I get tired now and then anyway, you know, like I need to rest my mind once in a while anyway, because especially the way my mind goes, I'm really practicing not to think too much, but yeah, I find myself thinking a lot, you know, a lot of the times, you know, especially, you know, under the circumstances that I'm currently in, you know, of course, I know that it's going to get better with time. Over time, it's going to get better for sure. I don't doubt that one bit. And I'm just keeping a positive attitude and a positive mindset about it. You know, everything is a work in progress. You know, as long as we're taking the steps and the necessary actions to work on those parts of our lives, then we'll eventually see the results that we're looking for. And sometimes it might even get better. You know, and it's to not really pay too much attention to the details, you know, and just keep on making the actions that are necessary pretty much, you know, wherever it's needed, you know, like whether it's your health, whether it's your relationships and your connections with people, whether it's your finances, you know, what else? Whether it's your spirituality, you know, whether it's your body, you know, getting in shape, being in well physical shape, you know, which I take as an importance in my life, you know. But me personally, I just was at a place where a lot of areas in my life needed healing. So one by one, I started doing that. And, you know, at first I was trying to do everything one time, and it kind of was like a little bit too much, to the point where, you know, I was feeling burnt out all the time, you know, trying to quit certain addictions to stuff that was just not like serving my highest purpose, not serving me in the sense that I needed, you know, as a grown person, you know, kind of more leaving me in a place where I'm taken away from my life, you know, stagnant, not getting as much as I could get done. And you know, like we'll make excuses a lot of times, you know, like me personally, I found myself making excuses for stuff that I did, and you know, all the time making excuses for why this is like that and why this is like that, just, you know, just to take the pressure off myself. But at the end of the day, I feel we more get to the areas of concern when we're able to take more accountability, and, you know, not make excuses, and not, you know, blame certain aspects and certain things, and, you know, blame like the way that you're living or the environment that you're in or where you were born, or that really shouldn't play a part in you transforming into somebody better in your life. If you really want to transform into somebody better, a lot of people will say that they want to do better, or they want to get rich, or they want to, you know, they want to have success in their life, but they're not really willing to put in the work that it takes to actually get there, you know? They're so caught in their old patterns that it's hard for them to come up out of them. And I understand, because, you know, I've struggled with a lot of the same things, you know, so of course it's getting better for me, you know, where those things are concerned, but it's still a work in progress, you know, and, you know, it can get hard sometimes, you know. Sometimes like, and that's the thing, me too, like, you know, thinking about stuff, sometimes you get caught up and you start looking back and reminiscing on things that can sometimes pull you back into a state of mind where it's not really pushing you forward. So, you know, it's good to take all these things into account and, you know, be more mindful. Of course, if you're working on yourself, trying to better yourself, trying to heal areas of your life, if you're going through trauma, you know, maybe you went through relationship problems, maybe having financial problems, you know, whatever the case. These are things to think about as you move forward and make those actions that you need to make in order to fix areas in your life, you know. Also, I just want to say thanks to anybody that's been on this channel actually showing support. And, you know, like, I watch a good amount of the other channels, but I don't really find as much time because I'm more trying to focus on the areas in my life that I need to kind of, like, you know, get to. So, you know, I don't always have the time to look at every video that comes on from a person or a certain YouTuber, but, you know, I show support where I can, you know. Always like if I can, like, you know. I don't always put comments, but, you know, I might jump onto a video, see a video and like it, you know, just to show the support. But yeah, I just want to show my gratitude and give thanks for anybody that's been watching this channel and might have got something out of anything that I was saying, you know. It's at the end of the day, you know, I don't really make, you know, I don't put too much work into editing videos. I just come on here live and just speak what I speak, you know. I don't really do too much. I don't do any editing actually, and I don't come on here trying to say stuff in a particular way. I'm literally just being myself, my genuine self. And yeah, like, maybe in the future when I get better equipment, I'll be able to do that, because I did want to start editing videos, but it takes a lot of memory to actually edit videos, which I didn't realize it, but I realized really quick, and it takes very long. It takes hours and on top of hours sometimes just to upload videos and then edit them, and then takes more hours to export them and everything. So, you know, I need to get better equipment for that, and, you know, maybe eventually in the future I'll get better equipment. It's not to say that I can't edit. I'm pretty sure I could edit for sure, but it just takes a long amount of time to get it done, which there's a lot of things in the day that I do actually. So, you know, it's hard to really gauge that and be able to make videos in a timely process where it doesn't take away from other things that I'm doing within the day. So yeah, if I am able to get equipment that runs faster on these things, you know, has faster speed, you know, when it comes to uploading and exporting videos, then for sure I'll be making more high quality videos. But for the moment, you know, I just didn't want to feel like, oh, I can't do anything just because, you know, of that problem, you know. So yeah, I hope everybody's having a blessed day, and love and peace.